Hello everyone, it's Gillian here from Rustic Journals. I've come on today to do a belly band with a hidden journal spot. Well, I'm going to make a few of them. So this is my example one to show you. I was originally looking to make some pockets, but then I thought this would kind of make a good belly band, so that's kind of where that came from. But yeah, we've got a bit of fabric here with a flip bit, and that will be the hidden journal spot there. And then I've just, stuck on a few labels there and added some rickrack at the top and bottom just to decorate it. So yeah, that's my belly band with my hidden journal spot. And I've stapled this one on just to give it something a bit extra there, and stitched around the, the paper that will be journaled on. So that is my example one. I'll pop that up there out of the way. Now, to save time on camera, I've looked out all the bits and pieces that I'm going to be using and cut the paper and cardstock down to size and stuff. So this is the first one, and I don't know if you watched my mini haul video, but if you did, this is the book that I was so in love with. I took out some of this pretty font to use as the base covering for the first belly band. So yeah. Oh, I should tell you, of course. So we've got a bit of cardstock for the for the base, I guess, and then some book page that will go on top of there and then cut down, and then a bit of plain paper, or it could be lightly patterned, I guess, which will be your journaling bit, and then a piece of fabric scraps. Good way to use up fabric scraps as well. Yeah, that will go over the top of there, and then anything else you might want to add on, like, I don't know, maybe some ruffle up there or some lace maybe, and then just things to stick on down at the bottom there, I guess. Yeah, so that's the first one. So I've done that with all of the ones I've looked out here. Actually, that one was a bit different, so I'll leave that one for now. So again, the cardstock, the book page, the journal spot, fabric, and then bits and pieces that I might want to use to decorate the other bits of it. And the same here. I won't go through this with all of them, but yeah, book page. This one is lightly patterned, so yeah, that's okay. And then your fabric again in bits and pieces. Yeah, this one here, this is a bit different. So we've got the base and the book pages as usual, and the decorating bits. But then I thought on this one, it might be nice to put like a pocket on top of here. I mean, I could leave that plain and you'd still have a journal spot there, I guess. But I like this, so I'm going to cover it up with this. So yeah, it doesn't have to be a hidden journal spot. You could decorate it with anything really. But yeah, that's my idea anyway. Well, not my idea. I'm sure other people have done this before. But what I'm going to do the video on. So yeah, I'm so annoyed because I've ran out of glue sticks. So I'm going to have to use art glitter glue on this. I mean, I could use my other wet glues, but they won't dry quick enough, and I want to stitch around the edging of the paper, the journal paper. Right, so gluing on the book page. So I hope everybody's having a good day and doing fine. I've actually had quite a lazy day today. Haven't done very much at all. Went to the butcher, and that's about the highlight of my day. Right, plop that on there. Just check that that's straightish. Yeah, that will be fine. And I've got my dried wet wipe. Okay, there we go. I wonder actually what I might do is do it like what people do with mass makes, do all the stages together. That would probably be a better idea for this. So if we keep all our little bits and pieces like this together so that they don't get lost. Yeah, I'll glue this side, the non-shiny side. So I don't know if any of you watch or used to watch Denise Junk Journals UK, but she's been off YouTube for about 3 months roughly, and she's now back again. So yeah, she put up a video today. That was really nice to see her back again. Denise was one of the first people that I saw doing the junk journaling. Yeah, and I've been subscribed to her ever since then. So yeah, I missed her when she wasn't on YouTube, so it's very nice to have her back. Okay, that is that one. Oops, gosh, got butterfingers today. Get all the bits and pieces out of the way. Right, there we go. No, it's not the shiny side we want. Yeah, it's this is a really good exercise for getting rid of scraps, paper and fabric. I am trying to use up a lot of the stuff that I have. I'm only really buying things that I need now, and bargains in charity shops and things. I'm not spending any great deal of money on new things that I don't really need anymore. Because I've got so much things that I got in the 2 years I've been doing this, and some of them I don't really use at all, or some I use very little. So I've decided to just use up the things that I have. I mean, I don't really need more books because I've got loads of books, but they are a bit of a weakness, especially when I've got this second-hand bookshop that mainly sells vintage books, like practically on my doorstep. So yeah, I've got a bit of a weakness there, but I must try not to. Right, and one more. Off you pop. Right, there we go. Yeah. cannot believe we're halfway through June already. It's been such a quick year. The older I seem to get, the quicker the time seems to go by. Oops. Now the weather's getting better though. I really want to start going camping again. Wild camping, that is. Just go into the forest and go off track a bit and set up the tent. Perfect. I love being in the forests, especially this time of year when everything's all green and fresh and pretty. And the only noise you can hear are the birds tweetering away. Right, so now what I want to do is cut the excess bits off of here. So let me grab my scissors. I had thought that I was going to maybe just do videos that were flip throughs. And I think mainly that is what I'll be doing, unless I've got an idea that I think people might be interested in seeing, like this idea. But like I said, this has probably been done before, it's just that I've not seen it. I think at this stage, when there's so many people are doing junk journals now on YouTube, there's probably very little ideas that are brand new anymore. Okay, that's that one. Oh, I just love that font so much. I really hummed and hawed about whether to actually take a page out the book or should I just leave it intact, but I thought, well, that's a bit silly because I did buy it to use for my journal, so I just did it. Okay. Oh, that's, I've stuck that on a little bit squint, but that's okay. Never mind. Tell you what I did actually order about maybe 5 days ago roughly from eBay was some genuine antique and vintage ephemera, like letters, postcards, prayer cards and that kind of thing. So all but one have arrived now. One of them was from, you know, the bidding that you do rather than just buying it outright. And the starting bid was, oh, what was it, £2.30 something pence. And you were getting, oh, I think it was about 7 or 8 pieces of ephemera. I think there was a certificate, an old cancelled cheque, some letters, and a postcard, I think, if I remember rightly. And yeah, nobody else bidded for it, so I actually won the bid. So I got all that stuff for £2.30 odd. And I think, oh, it might have been £1 for postage as well. Now that is a bargain. The problem is, because I don't have very much of that kind of thing, when they arrive, I want to hoard them. And I'm not overly bad for hoarding things, but like that type of thing, yeah, I am. But I must just use it. I do think it makes quite a difference to journals when they've got all those old letters with the cursive writing and things. Right, okay, so that's the excess papers all trimmed off. So let's do this one first. Gosh, I've got no room for anything here. Right, yeah, that all goes with that one. So we've got this, 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 and this. I do want to ink around the edge. Oops. I wonder if I could use my new ink, my new Tim Holtz ink maybe. That looks like it would be a nice match in colour for that one. But I will need a new dauber for it, of course. I'll need... Oh gosh, where are they all? Yeah. I'll take that one off of there and add this on here. Right, let's see. I guess I should test it out on some scrap paper just to make sure that it will be okay. Oh yeah, perfect, perfect. Oh dear, that was a bit juicy. We can make that up at the top so the fabric will hide the worst of that. It's just maybe a little bit lighter than the faded jeans one. Or is it faded denim maybe? I can't remember. I really like this shade of blue. I like that a lot actually. Oh yeah, that's really nice. I think I'm going to go around the edges of this as well with it in that case. I'm going to have to remember that this is a really juicy one when I use it again. Okay, there we go. Now what I'm just going to do, this one right the way through rather than, you know, do the rest of it in stages, just so that, you know, if time does like get up, that I'm not going to be on here for ages and ages. I know people generally prefer the shorter type videos than really long ones, so I have been trying to keep my videos around about 20 minutes or less. Okay. Place that maybe about here, shall we say, and slightly over a bit. Yeah, that will be fine. Okay, oops. And then the fabric will go over here. In fact, I might actually, maybe not, let's see. Don't think I want to use that one. This was one of the tickets that I made myself. There's actually a video for that on my channel somewhere. Where are we going to go? Here's me picking this for all the pretty font, and I'm going to be covering most of it up. Oh, me. Right. What does this little one say? Don't know if I want that. I'm sure I had a number looked out for this. I wonder if I've got it lost in amongst this lot somewhere. I don't think it was any of that ones either. Create, journal, memories. No, it wasn't any of that ones. Was it that one? No, I don't think it was either. Maybe I wasn't going to put a number on that one then, I just thought I was. Okay, never mind. I wonder actually, we could maybe put that there, or what about maybe up at the top? Let's see. You're not really going to see that very much up there, mind you. No. Could we maybe pop it on the fabric? Could do that. Let's stick this down just now anyway, while we faff about deciding. Yeah, that was another reason I thought it would be a good idea to look out all the bits and pieces before I do the video, because sometimes I can be so indecisive, and then that can take up 5 or 10 minutes in a video while I just decide what's going to look better. Yeah. Oops. Oh, goodness me. Where's that gone now? Oh my days. How can that just have vanished? It's literally just vanished. Oh no, here it is. Good grief. Okay. Do I want to overlap? And yeah, maybe slightly. Yep, I do like that. What I will probably do is pop some lace up here as well. I'm not sure if I've got any at hand though. I'll have to check. Yeah, I need to... I'll take it off of there to put this little label on. What shall we use? This should be okay actually. Just put that on in the corner there. And then I will use this glue here. I need to get more Fabri-Tac, but this Collal is actually quite good for working with fabric as well. It's just got such a strong smell. That's the only downside to it. Where did I just put the lid? I'm losing everything here today. Ah, it was camouflaged. Oh, now that's why I did it over there, because I knew it would stick. Right, hopefully that's still on camera. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Right, let me just grab my lace box and see if there's any... Ah, yeah, this was what I was hoping I would find, and it was right at the top. Perfect. Yeah, just a little added something, I think. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. Just make sure that is the right size I've cut. Yeah. And again, I will just use the Kalal. Okay. Up a little bit, up, up, up. Now we're going a bit squint. You come back here. Come now. Oh, good grief. Yeah, there we go. Better. And then I will take one of these little boys and, oh, maybe no. Okay. I guess we could just ping it on this way. And, oops. And, oh, no. And there. Yeah, that should just hold that on. How long have we been going for? 26 minutes. That's probably going to be long enough for a video. But yeah, you get the idea though. Yeah. Then we've got our little hidden spot under there. What I can do is the next video I do, which I think will be a flip through, shouldn't be too much longer now. I can show you the other ones. They'll all be finished and fully decorated by then. So I could show you them at that point. I'll quickly show you this little journal that I've been working on. It's just a really small mini one. I've never made a little one like this before. It's only 3 3/4 inches lengthwise, width just under 5.5, and the spine is about 2 inches, and it's got 4 signatures, no digitals, just coffee dyed paper, that weird things that I didn't know what they were that I got in a charity shop haul, book pages. It's going to be a faith one. This vintage paper that I got from Amazon, an envelope that's made into pockets, some music vellum, and a biblical map page that's got folded over and made 2 pockets. So all the signatures have got similar type papers. I've just got to decorate them. What's that? Oh yeah, that was that handmade paper stuff. So yeah, I'll do a flip through of that once it's finished as well. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. So that's today's video anyway. I hope you enjoyed that, and you can let me know if you decide to try some of those belly bands. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Take care now. Bye-bye.